What is going on, guys? Corrosive Bullet here, and we got part 2 of the feedback update for 2021. A lot of stuff kind of actually came out. We got Omega Shenron's finally here, so we're going to go through his breakdown kit. We're going to go over Gogeta, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's new equipment, which is busted, by the way. We're going to go over all the new events, go over all the different banners that came out, and just kind of do, like, at the very end of the video, we'll kind of do like an overall summary of like everything that's been kind of like coming. So let's just, without any ado, we got a lot to cover, so let's just jump right into it. So, training made easy, feedback update 2021. Thank you for your continued support for Dragon Ball Legends. Based on feedback and requests we've received from players, we will be making updates over the next 4 weeks. Week 1 saw a variety of updates, including free Zenkai Awakenings, adjustments to the Ultra character events, and the revamped Legends Weekend. This is all the stuff that came out today. So, Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta's equipment came out today. This equipment is nuts. when they announced, right? When they announced that they were going to be releasing an Awaken equipment for him this soon, I was like, okay, well, I'm like, maybe they'll do a little bit of something here and there with his defenses. Maybe they'll do just a little bit of extra attack, just kind of enough to really make him shine better than what he already did. And that's really not saying much. But, I mean, 15% to base health, 35% to both defenses, 35% to inflicted damage, 35% to both attacks. And then he's got his disruption. His Revive Disruption being an additional 50% damage inflicted and 2 Dragon Balls on top of that, like at the end, like that's nuts. It's ridiculous. Taking into account that he also gains 2 Dragon Balls in his standard kit, so it's actually this is actually pretty good. I went ahead this morning and I already farmed up a red slot for the first thing, for the first slot. And I got the best slot for the last one as well. So now, over the next maybe week or so, I'll probably dabble in this slot 2 and hopefully get that maxed out. And who knows? I think what we'll do is maybe we'll do a GT team showcase now that once I get Omega Shenron, and we can flesh out that team even more. But all the same, amazing equipment, crazy equipment. Legends Return banner is out. I'm gonna go over the banner details in a second, and I think we'll do a very, very small summon video for this, because obviously we got a lot more to look forward to. So then tag Vegeta family is now Vegeta Clan. All these characters are now part of that tag. So Vegeta Clan is going to be much better than what it was initially, so it's good to see that that's back. Shorter training time and more experience gained. In addition, you can now start training at level 1 in all training locations. This is a really good change, because it was so annoying when I got new units as I was like grinding out my things. Now, obviously this is for the new player, right? It was so annoying having to take to take a brand new character and put them on like the lowest training level, and I'd have to wait like 3 hours for that to cycle through before I can go into the next training item, which would take another 3 hours before I could finally get them up to using the bells too, or the pizzas, or whatever have you. So this is a really good change. The only thing that I hope that they change up next is that within the recycle center, that they allow us to recycle some of the older, lesser used training items, because I only use the bells at this point. Maybe I'll use pizzas depending on how many characters drop, like with the Goku event and stuff like that when that came out, or the pool squad. But all in all, like, I'm barely using more than half the training items, so having an exchange for those for like Zenny or something like that would actually be kind of nice. But this is a good change. Legends Road events adjusted. So now the Legends Road events, the Goku and the Trunks, they will now have 2 new stages added. which they'll have an awakening battle, and then they'll have a daily stage that you can do. And so with those being out, the ticket summons and the Chrono Crystal summons for those are going to be gone by the 3rd. So my advice, don't even bother. Don't even bother with the tickets. Don't bother with the tickets. Don't bother with the Chrono Crystals. Just go in, do your awakening stuff, and just do it that way. Save your CC, save your time. You don't need to waste energy. You don't need to waste Chrono Crystals for this stuff. But that's also a really good change too. I'm glad that they did that. Yep, those have ended. So they get tons more experience from Let's Fight stages. No changes have been made to friendship points. Okay, that was good. When I did friendship, I figured friendship. I thought they meant friendship when they did this, but they meant experience. So I mean, that's fine. That's cool. Guild Coin Exchange Shop updates. So the Guild Coin Exchange Shop has exchangeable multi-Z power items, only usable on characters with specific tags, creating an unfair environment where players could not exchange for certain characters' Z powers. To eliminate this issue, we will be introducing multi-Z power with no tag usage conditions. Until 11/02/2021, multi-Z power with tag usage conditions can be exchanged as before. And then after the 2nd, 4 additional multi-Z power with no tag usages will be added. The multi-Z power added will be reset at a later date. Okay, so this is cool. I've always thought that this was relatively limiting, because there were only certain tags that you could really like boost up, which I don't know about unfair environment. I feel like that's a bit harsh. It was an inconvenient environment, if anything. Unfair makes it seem like it's not balanced correctly, and I mean, there's no balancing to it. It was more so that there was just certain things that weren't available for certain tags. So they're being a little harsh with this. On themselves. I don't think it's as big of a deal as people made it out to be, but this is a welcome change. I'm glad to see this. But the only downside, I guess, is that 5 or higher, 6 or below. It's really weird how they phrase that. I'm assuming there's going to be like I'm assuming there's going to be ones that are going to be 6 or below, and then there's ones you can get or 5 or higher. I have no idea. That's really weird how they phrase that, but that's a welcome change. Slot remover maximum hold limit went to 300. That's good. I was going to say, if you're going to be doing a weekend sale for erasers, you're going to want to increase that cap. So yeah, that's really cool. The third week's update is scheduled for 11/03. So 11/03, that's what, next Friday? No, next Wednesday. That's next Wednesday. Okay. So that's cool. And then adjustments to the Z Metal exchange shop. More Zenkai souls for each type will be made available in exchange. We also plan to introduce Awaken equipment that allows you to earn more friendship points, as well as make slot removers available for exchange. That's good. In addition, we are planning to adjust and add to the lineup of rare metals, equipment metals, and recycle center exchange shops. Hope you're looking forward to it. Okay, cool. So more Zenkai souls is going to be available, which is cool. Awaken equipment that will allow you to earn more friendship points. We already have an equipment that increases friendship points. I think it's like 3% for each slot. Something along those lines. So I don't know if this... Well, I guess it's Awaken equipment, right? So an Awaken equipment would... Yeah, so they're basically taking that friendship equipment and they're awakening it. So it'll probably be like double. It'll probably be like maybe what, 6% maybe? I can see 6%. That makes sense. And then obviously all these changes to these shops is good because the shops have grown kind of stale. So you know what? Very welcome updates. I'm glad that there's 2 more weeks of updates like this. So it's going to be a good time. I'm actually very excited about all this. So, all right, let's dive into the nitty gritty of what actually came out today. So Omega Shenron is finally here. His stats. Ooh. I mean, 2.4 is pretty standard. 170 for defenses is actually pretty good, all things considered. That's not a big deal. But he's a defense type, right? So, I mean, that makes sense. His attacks are kind of lackluster, like around 240 average, which is interesting. I'm pretty sure he'll probably get some buffs in his kit, but that's to be expected. I'm always hesitant and worried with these defense types because, as you saw with Gogeta when he came out during the 3rd anniversary, he was very underwhelming. So let's hope that his kit actually doesn't quite reflect that. All right, draw the ultimate arts card, Arcane of the Shadow Dragons next. Restores own ki by 40, 20% of damage inflicted by allies for 30 counts, and then cancel enemy upgrades and buff effects. 20% to allies for 30 counts is good. You have to go almost 30 counts just to get that, but at the very least, you'll have some mid-game support, which is cool, or mid-match support. 40 ki is all right. Canceling upgrades is good. I like that that's just a static thing. Like, you just activate it and boom, done. So that's cool. Ultra ability, Resonance of Force. 5% to damage inflicted by allies. Okay, hold on. 5% inflicted by allies per GT battle member when battle starts. And then additional 10% to own damage inflicted per GT battle member up to 30%. Cannot be canceled. Okay, so I'm going to assume, you can correct me if I'm wrong in the comments below, guys, but I'm pretty sure this applies to him as well. So everybody on your team is going to be getting 5% regardless with this guy. And then an additional 5% per battle member. So you're getting 15% to all your main guys, right? And then additionally 10% to own inflicted per support member. So you're getting 45% damage inflicted to Omega Shenron, Ultra Shenron, and the other 2 units that you bring in with you. That's actually not bad. And that really makes up for his lackluster attacks here. I mean, I'm not good at math, so I couldn't correlate with you what the 45% would add up to. But if I had to make a ballpark guess, I'd say maybe 255-ish. Maybe? I don't know. That's actually I don't know. That's pretty cool. I kind of like that ability. And I like that it's GT. I think this is the definitive GT team at this point, so it's very nice to see. All right. Oh, we got a long one. All right. Harbinger of Demise. Applies the following effects to self when he enters the battlefield. 50% to damage inflicted. Can't be stacked. Reduces damage received by 30. Gradually restores health each timer count for 30%. Applies the following effects to self if own health is 50% or below after enemy attack is over. Restore health by 30. Wow. So wait, but when he gets below 50, he goes up by 30. Back to 80. That's good. That's really good. 15% of damage inflicted can't be canceled. And then he increases card draw speed for 50 counts? It's almost like you want this guy to lose health so you can get these buffs sooner. That's actually really good. Okay. So, downside is that these can be canceled. But I mean, if you're so the 45 up here plus the 50 here, this can be canceled, but at least it's every time he enters the battlefield. So I mean, it's not like you're permanently losing that as long as you keep switching in and out. But yeah, no, this is a really good first ability. Whole new level of power. Reduces damage received by 40% until combo ends when changing cover. Applies the following effects to self every time when hit with an enemy strike, blast, or special move art card attack when he's on the battlefield, up to 4 times. So he also gains 40%. He gains 40%. So basically one combo essentially will give you this. He gains 40% to ki recovery, and then he gets -4 to arts costs. Wow. Then applies the following effects to enemy when this character lands a strike or blast. So then 10% to damage received for 15 counts, and then minus 20 to health restoration. Okay. This guy's got a really, really cool kit. I really like this guy's, like what this guy's doing. So you gotta take into account 20% to allies for 30 counts after 25 counts. So you got potentially 20 here, 45 here, right? So 45 here, that's 65. 50 here is 105, or it's 115. It's 115 here. And then with this, you got 130. And then with this, you have 170. And then I guess if you want to incorporate that, that's this stacks too, I think. So, wow, this guy's gonna be doing a lot of damage, all things considered. Like, this guy's more defensive, right? He's definitely a defensive type unit, but his kit is practically designed to also be like an offensive unit. I don't know. This guy seems really good. We'll have to see how he is when he becomes unlockable. Let's see. Strike, blast. Special move is Dark Destruction Bullet. Deals massive explode damage. A portion of the damage inflicted will also be dealt to enemy members on standby on hit. Okay, so it's an AoE attack. It's an AoE attack, which is pretty nuts. And then Dark Storm Splitting Bullet. Applies the following effects to enemy on hit. Reduces ki by 30. Destroy 2 cards randomly, and 100% chance to inflict paralyze. Great. People love that. And then ultimate skill. Deal 30% or deal massive damage. 50% damage. Oh god, excuse me. Sorry, I just woke up. 50% to ultimate damage inflicted for 3 counts upon activation, and then 30% chance to hit. You can not only paralyze indefinitely, but hit as well. Or faint as well. That's really this guy's pretty crazy. And they really limit him in Tournament of Power, though. All right, and then he is GT, power and powerful opponent, strike, attack, and defense. I mean, that makes sense, because, I mean, GT's more, what, strike-oriented, right? But it's actually really cool. You can run this guy on powerful opponent, which is nuts. He doesn't get the powerful the GT buffs from his ultra ability, but this guy is still going to be pretty good, I think, all things considered, without that. So interesting. I'm excited to see how this guy holds up and plays. So definitely cool that he's here. So Festival Countdown is on the way up. Choose every day. You get items. Basically, you get to choose between slot removers, soul exchange medals, skip tickets, and energy tanks. Me personally, I'm probably gonna go for the energy tanks because I have no energy. So that's probably more or less what I'm gonna go for. But I mean, you guys, you do you. The Goku event from before the 3rd anniversary is back, which is really neat. Glad to see that this returned in some fashion. I can actually max all these guys out now. I was never able to max these guys out. So really cool to see that. We got the Hyperdimensional Co-op Super Saiyan 4 Season 1. There's going to be 2 seasons of this, by the way, where you can get Ultra Omega Shenron Z Power. I hope to God that they have another means of boosting this guy rather than just co-op and PvP again. Like, I hope that I think the event, we'll have to look at the event, I guess, but yeah. So, but what on the bright side, like, you got a plethora of boost units here to use. So what I saw with this is that you get medals by doing this event. You'll get like Omega Shenron medals, and you can turn those medals in to unlock, I guess, Z power and stuff like that. So I would recommend doing the extreme stage 3 times a day. to get the maximum of I think you get 3 per. I think you get 3 medals per thing here, or 5 per. I forget what it was exactly, but yeah. So that's the co-op event. We got Sweet and Silly Super Carnival. I looked at this before. This is a very crazy event. There's 21 stages, but you can only do 1 stage per day. You can get a lot of chrono crystals from this. You can get a lot of items from doing this, a lot of random Z power, but you'll get like chocolates and stuff. You'll get like chocolates and stuff to go towards items, which will allow you to get like the 100 Z power thing here. So a really cool event. I would probably say to go through and just do one of every single one, I guess, would be the best bet, so that way you can get like a little bit of everything. But I don't know, we'll have to see how this pans out. Ultimate equipment collection, this is where you get the Gogeta equipment and stuff, which is nice. And then Turles is back. This Frieza event's back to get the EX Frieza, the blue one, which is cool. And then does it not show? There it is. I was gonna say. So yeah, you're gonna go through here. You're gonna unlock Shenron by doing all of his missions. So you'll get like 100 Z power for his missions to unlock them. Then that does not say. This lasts until 12/08/21. Yeah, so he'll have a Z power bonus battle, and then he'll have the Rising Souls and stuff at some point then too. It says 12/8. I don't think that's happening. I don't think it's coming out on the 8th of December because that's a month away. That doesn't make any sense. So we'll have to see what happens here. But yeah, you just do these. Make sure you complete all the challenges, because one of the missions is to complete 5 challenges. So make sure you're doing that. And that's that, I think. I think that's all the standard of. I don't think that's all. I think that's all the events we're getting. So, Super Saiyan, both Super Saiyan 4 Zenkais are back. So definitely be on the lookout for those. Do those dailies every day. I know I'm definitely going to be working on this Goku. I'll probably get him to Z7, probably. I'll work towards getting him to Z7. Same, I don't know about this Vegeta. I probably won't do it with this Vegeta. I'll just stick with dailies for him. But this Goku, I think, is definitely worth Zenkai Awakening to Z7. So definitely do that if it's something you're interested in. And then we got 2 banners. Let's start off with the Legends Return banner, because this one's currently out. So the Legends Return banner, you can get Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta and Revival Gohan for the first time since he released. It's only up for 4 days, so it's obviously a bait banner, guys. It's obviously a bait banner. I think if I saw correctly, you can get they don't show it here, but the multi is a guaranteed sparking, so keep that in mind. All things considered, so you got Revival Gohan, and you got Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then you got all these units, right? These are the only featured units on this banner. And you would think that that's good, right? That there's only what is that? 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. There's 9 featured units. So you'd think that that's good, but look at the rest of this banner. Now, I mean, the sparking count could be a lot worse than what we see here, but it's definitely not bad. I mean, these rates are abysmal. Like, look at these EXs. So the EXs here is like 0.31. Yajirobe, being a featured unit, is the same. He's the same. So he's not really. So he's only up here because he's a featured. But yeah, you have so many sparkings on here that are at a 0.12% rate, while these guys are at a 0.5% rate. We're gonna do a small video after this, just to kind of showcase like how rough this could probably get. So I would advise everybody to not summon on this banner because one, it's only up for 4 days. It's only up for 4 days, and the odds of you getting these guys is pretty slim to none, and you could probably invest your CC into better things, right? So my advice, don't summon on this banner. Just don't. Not worth it. Even though it's tempting, I would love more copies of these guys, but again, we're only going to do like maybe 2 or 3 multis to just kind of see. But don't do it. Don't summon. And then to cap things off, we got the All-Star Legends All-Star coming out with the fused with Nail, Piccolo, and Goku from the Cooler movie. So really cool to see more Cooler representation. This is going to come out on the 31st. So if I look at my calendar, the 31st is Sunday. So these guys will be coming out when the Legends Return banner goes away. So keep that in mind. Again, don't summon on that. Don't be like me, who does it only for the content. But yeah, it's really cool that these guys are here. Their kits aren't available yet, so we can't really go over their kits per se. Yeah, because we just got... Oh, are their kits out? Their kits are out. Okay, whoa, okay. Maybe we'll, I'll do another video. I'll do another video for these guys, and we'll we'll do a short breakdown for these. So... we'll release it later in the week, like right before they release. So, comes out Sunday. The banner itself, you got Super Saiyan 3 Goku coming back. You got the and Majube's coming back, which is cool. You got the Shenrons, you got Bojack, you got the U6 guys. I love that Yajirobe is like being more frequent on some of these banners, so it's nice to see. But again, it's 1% drop rates for the new units, 0.5% for everybody else, 0.1% for these guys, and it's down. If you go down here, you can see. Oh God. Oh God, what is that? So, okay, hold on. So, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 46, 48, 50. Oh my God. It's almost a repeat of the last All-Star banner, which was abysmal, by the way. Yeah. This is a rough banner to look at, guys. This is a really rough banner to look at. So, yeah. I would probably say this is not worth summoning on either, just due to the fact that, you know, we got the Legends Festival coming out soon. So, just keep that in mind. And, yeah. We'll go over the character kits for these guys in a future video. I'm going to release a video probably tomorrow or Thursday. Or Friday, I should say. Either tomorrow or Friday. With these guys' actual kits. And we'll just kind of go from there. And we'll once we figure out what their kits are like, then we'll see what goes on. So, but that's gonna do it for this video, guys. This was a long one again. We're gonna be having one of these for the next 2 weeks, so expect more long videos like this. If you like this, please let me know down in the comments below. Like and subscribe if you want to see more Legends content. And with that said, I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.